on the last one with sound. This is how it goes sometimes with the live stream. You don't, like I say, I don't always know what's going on until after the stream is over. But nevertheless, these things happen, and I am now back. And from what I can tell, everything is A-okay. So the sound is working. So we're going to get right into it, Aries. Please do let me know if there's anything going on or wrong. I'm going to try and make sure I can see my chats. All right, guys, Aries, we're going to get into it. So sometimes this happens, sometimes I do a reading and there's some kind of technical error or something like that. And it's like I got to do the reading over again. So maybe that was not the message that was meant to come out. But in any case, thank you so much for stopping by Bow and Arrow Tarot. My name is Rebecca. Before we get into it, let me just remind you all that the Fairies Oracle is the deck that I'm giving away this month on my channel. And it's a beautiful deck, and all you have to do is be subscribed and let me know in a comment that you are interested in the giveaway. That's it. So let's get right into pulling out your energy, Aries. We're going to pull out your passive energy for the week, your dominant energy for the week. And then we're going to take a look into a connection, a love outlook for your week, right? It's a connection that you have with someone. So this isn't just like a general outlook for you. We're going to be pulling cards for your person, see where their head is at, and cards for you. So it's like a little relationship snapshot for the week. All right, guys? So let's pull out your spirits of darkness and light first. Passive energy, spirit of the fox. And your dominant energy this week is spirit of the castle. All right. So, interesting. So let's get into your animal spirit. Spirit of the fox. Creativity. Is it fox? Let me see. Spirit of the fire. Spirit of fire. Interesting. But there's a buck on there. A Steinbuck. Or reindeer, as you would call it. So at first I thought it was spirit of the fox. It's actually spirit of fire. So this is beautiful, right? This is perfect, Aries, because that's your energy. That's your fire energy and your spirit of the castle. So before we go into your animal spirits, here we are. You see the antlers are on fire there. Spirits of fire. Creativity, passion coming in for you this week, Aries, but also a feeling of the spirit of the castle. Now, the spirit of the castle is the dominant energy this week. A feeling of having to protect, having to guard. Imprisonment is associated with this oracle card also. So there can be a feeling of wanting to be rescued or having to rescue someone, right? So passion and also spirit of the castle. Quite interesting. Let's get your animal spirits out now, Aries. See what your animal spirits are like for this week and see how they are impacting your relationship also. Show me what's going on for my lovely Aries this week. Show me. Let's see what kind of animal spirits you guys are working with this week. It's a couple almost flipped over. What's that? The dragon eye and the tarantula. All right, Aries, let's see what you are. And then we are going to get into your traditional spread with our traditional tarot Rider-Waite deck. All right, we have the Firefly. Inspiration coming in, so that's beautiful. That fits right there with Spirit of Fire. And the Hyena. Hyena. Wow. All right, so you do somebody... Spirit of the hyena. The hyena is associated with humor and wit and sarcasm, but it's really like a painful kind of humor, right? So the hyena is someone who's very much like trying to cover up, for the most part, a sense of inadequacy most of the time. So this is someone who's going to be cracking a lot of jokes, they're always the funny one. They're always trying to make light of a situation that isn't really, doesn't really call for making light of, right? So, and the spirit of the firefly is coming in, air energy. So inspiration is definitely coming in for you, right? It's interesting, you know. Let's see how this works out for your relationship, all right, Aries? Let's go ahead and pull your cards. Sorry about that. If you hear my cat in the background, cat is like, yeah, she's all over the place today. All right, let's see what's going on. See what's going on in your relationship this week, Aries. Show me what's up. Aries and a connection. You know this is not going to resonate for all of you, right? And of course, this is just 1 week snapshot into one relationship that an Aries has out there with someone. So, show me what's going on, Aries. Talking about May 3rd to the 10th, this next week period. Show me. All right, guys. Straight out. Your person is resonating with Ace of Swords. And you're resonating with the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. All right. They see you as the Queen of Wands, and you see them as the High Priestess. Their desire is Queen of Cups. Your desire is Three of Swords. Wow. What needs to happen? 3 of Pentacles for them, and for you, 7 of Swords. Oof. Bottom of the deck is Queen of Pentacles energy. All right. So, Aries, let's get right into it. There's some betrayal here, right? Some betrayal, some hurt. The 7 of Swords has shown up. All right. Ace of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. That's how you guys are resonating, right? So we're talking about strong energy here, right? Your person is resonating with Ace of Swords. So this week, again, inspiration is coming in. The Firefly is air energy. Ace of Swords is air, right? It's king, you know, it's the ace of air. It's the first inspiration. It's the light bulb that comes on. So this week, your person is definitely full with ideas. They are full with all kinds of, I'm going to say, plans for the future, ideas, inspiration coming in. You might be dealing with someone, your person in this relationship, maybe someone who's highly creative anyway. Certainly there's someone who has a lot of ideas, right? They're very, very airy, very sort of here and there and everywhere. And this week is no exception, but this week they're going to be really enthused by something. It could be that they have come up with some kind of like really great plan or strategy. Now you are resonating with Knight of Pentacles, and you're resonating with strong sort of ambitious energy also. You are tenaciously following a particular goal you have in your life. You know, you are following it that this week, with full focus, something to do with your work or your career. So you are very focused, and your person is also coming into the week with a strong focus. So this is nice energy coming in. It's strong energy. Now, how do you guys see each other? They see you as a Queen of Wands, and you're seeing them as a High Priestess. So they are resonating with a high degree of sort of intuition for you this week. Like they're really kind of, but you know what? I'm going to say one thing. They are definitely feeling kind of pulled back from you, because the one thing with High Priestess energy is like she can be very stoic. I feel like this is how Aries, you know what I mean? You're seeing your person this week like that, like a little aloof, a little pulled back, like they're not necessarily, are they letting you in on what's going on, talking to you? I think like you're seeing them more like this than anything, that, they're clearly thinking about something. They're clearly have an idea or something that they're working on, but it's like I just think that it feels for you this week like they're just not communicating with you. Queen of Wands is strong energy, and they're seeing you as very much sort of the survivor, right? They're seeing you as being very, very sort of fiery this week, though, right? Very, very dominant, very fiery. I don't know that you guys are necessarily butting heads, but it feels like this energy could be butting heads. They see you, they're definitely seeing you as someone who is very aggressive about going out in the world and handling your business, right? Strong energy. Queen of Wands is strong, fiery energy, Aries. And it's not surprising that they see you like this, because you're a strong, fiery individual. But there's a hardness here that I feel. What do they desire? Queen of Cups. They desire, you might be dealing with someone. Let's get some clarity. I feel like there may be some some sort of toxic energy here, right? Your person might be caught between two people. They may be caught between you and someone else. Like, they see you, but what they desire is so opposite. Queen of Cups to Queen of Fire. Queen of Cups is very, very soft, very sensitive, very emotional. Certainly someone who is emotionally healthy, but someone who's extremely receptive to others, who's really there to sort of engage on that level. And that's what they're desiring. This is what's coming out this week. What are you desiring? Three of Swords. So what is that? Three of Swords is betrayal. Now, I don't think that you're desiring betrayal, but why is that coming out? It could very well be that something is going on here, and you want the truth of it to come out. Let's go ahead and get your clarifiers and see what's really happening here, because something's up with that Three of Swords, why that's coming out on your side. Show me a little deeper for Aries this week. Love outlook. Show me. Yeah, it's interesting, you know. Queen of Cups and Three of Swords. Something's happening here. Ace of Wands. So more fire, more inspiration coming in for your person. The Hermit being pulled away. So it could just be that they've been pulled away. And there's your Queen of Wands again. It could just be that they've really been pulling away, or have had to pull away from you because of that Hermit energy. You guys may have been in physical separation. Eight of Cups. Is this relationship in separation? Is that what's happened? King of Wands. Wow. And the Emperor. Wow. So you have two strong kings here, and they have the two strong queens. So it feels, bottom of the deck is Five of Cups. So something's happened here. I feel like this relationship is very much in challenge in a lot of ways, you know, because you've both suffered loss. I think this has been a relationship that where both of you have been with others or have been in love with others. There's been interference from others in the relationship, in a sense that I feel here like this has been quite, maybe even quite a messy situation to a certain degree. Your person they see you as this strong queen, but they desire this Queen of Cups. You have two strong kings, King of Wands and Emperor. You're clearly resonating with Queen of Wands. You're clearly that fiery individual. And so you have your mate here, but then you also have this Emperor over here who's like very much like calling to you, right? So now I get a little bit of this feeling with this Three of Swords. Why would you wish betrayal? I don't think it's so much that you're wishing betrayal, but I wonder if this isn't a connection with someone who has before hurt you, perhaps not intentionally hurt you, but you've been caught in a weird dynamic, you know, not even so weird, a menage a trois dynamic, or a dynamic where they are constantly waffling between you and another person, right? You and another feminine energy, clearly feminine energy here. I wonder if this reading isn't for feminine Aries. I'm not talking about gender, I'm just talking about energy here, right? And then like this week is interesting because this week is the week where you're the one who's entertaining two sort of suitors. You know, you're the one who's looking at two very different characters, but yet at the same time, very similar. King of Wands and the Emperor, both strong, fiery characters, right? And here you are smack dab in the middle with that Three of Swords. And I think it almost feels like, I don't know, it's, you know, I don't think that you're purposely trying to get your own back. I don't think that you're purposely trying to hurt anybody, but I think that you are feeling very much like, wow, you know, this is how it feels. You know, it's a feeling of maybe dishing out a little bit, like this is how it feels to your person, you know. Now you are also competing with somebody else for my affection, you know. There is a challenge here, and there is regret here. There's a lot of regret. Five of Cups is at the bottom of the deck here. And you have Eight of Cups, and I think this week is definitely going to be a week where you're thinking about... Because I feel like your person here, this person here, you may have walked away from them Because I feel like they are your King of Wands, but your new person coming in now is this Emperor. And so you're comparing the two. You're going through this weird comparison stage this week. You're also going through this feeling of like, you know, now it's my chance to sort of like, not so much hurt you, but it's, you know, now it's certainly, this is how, you know, this is just how things turned out. And also here's your chance to know what it feels like. Yet at the same time, you know, you've walked away from this connection, Eight of Cups. So there's definitely separation here. You've moved away from this person, but they're still in your mind. You're still thinking about them. And I think that you feel like you have a real psychic sort of intuitional connection with them. I think even though there's separation here, you may indeed have an Emperor in your life now. I feel like deep down inside, you still believe that psychic connection is there. You still sort of believe that this is this person here, may be your soulmate. So this is a week where a lot of this is going to come up. Right? This is all coming out of the reading because this is a week where some of these energies are going to come up. You may be running into each other, something about, I want to say connecting to each other, running into each other to a certain degree. It could be through work. What happens? Three of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. So it could be through work. Three of Pentacles, your person really needs to go to work, this, you know, and yet this is also what needs to happen. I feel like you guys may not have been speaking for some time. You may be speaking this week. For you, it could very well be. I also feel for some of you, I'm going to say this is strange, but for some of you, Aries, I feel like you have a friend out there who is trying to sort of get you back in touch with this person. Like they're not happy with what's going on here. And they're kind of working behind the scenes to make sure that you run back into your person here, or that some kind of connection happens here, or that they find out that you're with somebody new, or something is going on, because Seven of Swords is here for you. So you have somebody who is, I'm feeling for this connection, you definitely, Aries, you have somebody who's sort of like sabotaging you, but sabotaging you in the sense that I feel like they're doing that because they think it's for your own good. Right? Or they're just not happy about what you're going through right now. But there's some sabotage happening here for you, Aries. And I think that is definitely like going to be a friend. I don't feel a strong negative energy coming from it. So again, I don't feel like they're necessarily doing it out of any real negativity, you know, towards you. Like they feel like they're doing the best for you, but it is still quite treacherous. And it will feel a little bit, Aries, like, damn, every time I try to do this or try to do that or try to set something up, it just doesn't seem to work out. Like, why isn't it working out? And I think you're going to find out later on it's not working out because you've had this, like, you know, this friend or this person who's been, like, really, like, you know, sabotaging you or, like, you know, ruining things behind the scenes for you, right? Again, there's going to be a connection with this person. I think that this relationship you had with this person has definitely been in challenge. It's definitely been in separation. You may not have even spoken to each other for a little while, but this week, this energy is going to come up. And this is what I mean about the weekly love outlooks. I really should just call them weekly, you know, connection outlooks, because the connection that we look at, sometimes it's a connection with someone you haven't seen for a while, or someone you're out of touch with, or someone you're in challenge with, or someone you've stopped dating, you know, you broke up, or, you know, they broke up with you, you broke up with them, or it was mutual, what have you. But that particular connection still comes up. And this is what I'm feeling here. Like, certainly don't feel like you guys are living together or currently together, right? This is very much like, this is how that went down, but this is where I'm at now. And so this week, you guys kind of come back together again. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. My lovely Aries, this is your love weekly outlook. Please don't forget to let me know if you're interested in the Fairies Oracle giveaway for this month. All you have to do is be subscribed on my channel. Leave me a comment letting me know that you're interested. I do hope everything is okay with the sound this time around. When I finish the video, I guess I'll go back and check it and see, and I'll know then. But for right now, guys, if you enjoyed the video, if you got something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe, share the video. All of that really helps my channel to grow. It allows me to stay here and allows me to keep on doing these videos and thriving. I love you guys so much. I love all your support that you give me, and I really appreciate you taking a moment out of your very stressful and busy days, especially these times right now, to check my channel out. So thank you very much. Please stay safe, stay healthy as much as possible, as healthy as you can, my darlings. And most of all, stay kind and loving to each other, all right? I'm going to take a little break, and then I will be back with the Taurus outlook for the week. Bye-bye now.